Hi, how's it going everyone? So the World Championship for Legends of Runeterra has arrived and there's so many different decks to try out. This is the most diverse meta I've ever seen. This is one of those decks that caught my eye. I don't think this is a very unique deck, but I'm just dying to try it out. This is a Senna Veigar deck. I don't think this is different, but I haven't played Senna Veigar since the release of the new set. I mean, truthfully speaking, I'm not a very good player, and this deck seems like a deck for control players that are very good at playing the game. They are able to pilot this deck very effectively, but I'm just a casual man. I'm just a casual. I like to zone out and play aggro decks, but being able to play control decks and kind of like, you know, think a bit. And when you think, when you put in effort, the wins are more satisfying, isn't it? But showcasing it to you guys, I'm not the best person, but nevertheless, I reach a point where I don't care. I'm just gonna play. People are going to criticize and I'm just going to leave it as that. At most, if I feel hurt, I'll just block them, but I'm just going to play what I enjoy, and this is something that I would enjoy because I've seen people play Darkness deck before. I fought against Darkness deck, and one of the most sick parts is when Veigar levels up. So once Veigar levels up, by then you have created a Darkness that can deal like 10 damage, and you just use the Darkness and shoot at your opponent's face, and that's insane, man. It's so powerful. And I wanted to do that, so here I am playing this deck. So this is kind of like your typical Senna Veigar deck. You are running a lot of Darkness related cards. You have your Stilted Rope Maker that makes your Darkness cheaper. You have Twisted Catalyzer that, you know, increase your Darkness damage. And then you have Dark Bulb that creates Darkness as well. And then you have other support cards like Pokey Stick, Vile Feast to deal 1 damage to kill your opponent's creature. You have Hidden Pathways to draw 4 cards, and then you have Mini Morph to deal with Scion decks or other kind of decks that rely too much on their champions. And then you have Rekindler to summon your strongest dead allied champion. So it's important here. If you're kind of a noob or casual like me, you might forget, you know, because you only revives the strongest, and the strongest will always be Senna if Senna died within the game. So it's important to note, like, you know, so for Veigar, you try and protect it as much as possible. This is one of your few ways that can use Darkness to target your opponent's face to win the game. And you have Ixtali as well that allows you to target your opponent's Nexus. So these two cards are extremely important. So I suppose this deck requires a lot of thinking and understanding of the meta. And really, I just try my best in the few games I played, and I really enjoyed it. You know, being able to work for your wins, being able to outthink your opponent, that is very satisfying as compared to aggro. Aggro is fun because you can just rush down your opponent and just deal face damage. That's fun as well, but this is a different kind of fun, and I hope you guys enjoy the gameplay. Let's hope we don't die too soon. Let's try and draw some small creatures here. This is fine. Okay, we have a lot of like 2 drops here, so that is pretty good. Okay, so we have Rekindler, that's perfect. This just feels odd, you know, this character. It's like he's wearing such a big head here, and I have no idea why is he doing that. Nice. He's just gonna feed my Twisted Catalyzer here. This one seems much better though. But I can use this to deal with Lucian. Yep. Quite sure he's gonna cast a combat buff here. No? Oh, interesting. Interesting. Okay. Let's try and supercharge ourselves. I mean, I can do this. Well, we can go with this as well. But I think this is more of an immediate impact, right? Like, doing this now doesn't really do much, actually. Look at Spectral Riders here. I don't know, it just seems cool. I forgot what was the card that he created. Sorry, guys. It's like when I saw this and I see, hey, good opportunity to push for damage. You're just making a lot of weird choices though. Like, I mean, why would you do that? Like, I mean, we are playing at such a low level right now, like, there's a lot of weird choices. I mean, is this a weird choice as well? Should I have done this? Okay, let's kill that. I doubt he has sharp sight at all. Yeah.
Sentinels of light don't fear the dark.
Is there anything that I want to copy? I think we can copy ourselves as well. We can create more darkness with this, right? Yeah.
Purity and
Let's go with still third rule. Oh! I scared she hits me, man. Maybe we should just cast this when... Yeah, I think our darkness is reasonably... It's powerful enough, so maybe we just wait first. So let's just go for this. Yeah. So let's push for some damage. Then we drop our Ixtali. How are you doing? How am I doing? Okay. So I think with this, right, this should be good enough for us. Well, that's kind of awkward. I'm not afraid of taking damage now because it's down to 2 cards. We have so much more. And thinking about this Veigar and everything, we can actually... Oh, we can just use this, right? We can cast a quick darkness here. 6 damage darkness. Dang. Let's destroy this. Because he's gonna level up pretty soon. This is gonna drag this out. I need something to protect myself with, so I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna put this down. I mean there was no way I can protect myself anyway from that. Yeah. And it's fine because we can always use our rekindler to kind of like bring her back because she's the most expensive one, right? The one that's the strongest, not the most expensive one. This should be enough to get our Sentinel to level up. Wait, if we bring back our Senna, do we get a free one? But we don't have enough mana to cast that, so let's just do this here. Then we can deal 6 damage to the face as well. That's pretty good deal.
making the dead dead.
Yeah. Perfect.
Life is cyclical. Darkness.
If you think about it, maybe we shouldn't have copied that. If you think about it, right, like, yeah, I think the correct play would have been to keep the fading memories and then copy this to create another one so that you can go face. That would have been the safer approach, I feel. And I'm okay with her attacking, because I can just block the sand soldiers and everything will be good. Veigar level is up here. Then this is a good game for us. Yeah, we win here. First time, man. Is this the first time I got a level up Veigar? Please let me do it. I've never done it before. Can't believe it. The new set has arrived for quite a while already, and I haven't even played Senna Veigar once. I mean, I'm not a very good player, so Senna Veigar might not be the... I don't know, I can't play this very well, so I always ask myself, what's the point of showcasing it to you if I can't play this well, right? Like, everybody just wants to watch good gameplays and unique decks. And I can't provide that. I can't provide good gameplays here. What is there to think about for a single card here, man? But I think this is all good, man. This is all good. At least I tried this once. I think I reached a point where I don't really care anymore. Yeah, I don't really care anymore, so that's why I'm playing this right now. I want to play whatever decks I like, whether be it I'm good or not. I think I'm just too concerned about, you know, all those people who are very negative. And that's a GG. Veigar is such a cool character, isn't it? Like, the card when she levels up is so cool, like it's a mechanized machine or something. Nice. I think there's a decent chance here. Let's try and win this. I think we can keep this for now. Power Feast would be useful against the Sand Soldiers or something. We try and take a look at his deck, see what can we get from there. Oh. Okay. Imagine he didn't play there, then we just cast Prank on his Sun Disc. Yeah, you see, it was a good idea to keep this, because if he has Sand Soldier, it's gonna become a problem for us. But actually, we can just drop Twisted Catalyzer here. Because if it attacks, right, we can just increase our darkness damage here. Yeah, this is good, not too bad. Awkward. Let's develop here. This is much better. Oh, it's an old man. Did they just reuse the old man's voice? They reused it, right? They reused the old man. It sounds like another old man. Now our darkness is 3, so that's not too bad. Is there any situation that we need SH unearned? It's only dealing with Sand Soldiers, right? We can go and Glimpse Beyond to draw more cards. Yeah, with Twisted Catalyzer, we can at least get a minimum of like a 2+2 damage for our darkness. Block here. Hey shit, I didn't want to play that. I pushed. I wanted to drag this out, Jesus. What? Oh my god, I kind of made the mistake there, isn't it? I didn't want to play that card. It was the wrong time. Okay, we can deal 4 damage now. Not quite sure whether this was a good time to summon this. Maybe I could have maybe I should have just summoned this with like. Why is he doing that? Hey, you see, there's something wrong with the client actually. The client, right now, right? If I drag the card to the battlefield, if I want to drag it back, right? Sometimes I can't drag it. Can't drag it at all. Oh, nice, Veigar finally. Then we can drop our Veigar next turn, I think. Oh. I don't have enough to kill. I wish I could have enough. 4 mana. Shit. Damn it. Damn it. At least he's hitting for 4 only. Yeah, we'll just block here. Yep. So we just bang the mana here. Then next time when we use Veigar again, we can just... It's infinite, right? It's not really infinite. It's like we have to create... It's like we have to attack, then we can get a darkness here, so a little awkward. Let's take out 1 first. Oh, nice. One more. Let's kill that. One more and we are good to go. I think next time you can just go with Dawning Shadow. Or you can turn it into a mini T. I think once we kill him right here, oh my god, it's lagging. Once we kill him, everything is like, it's over. He's gonna surrender immediately. Oh my god. Sorry guys, it's lagging a little. Because, you know, it's Southeast Asia. Wi-Fi are bad. Servers are bad. I don't think servers are bad, but perhaps, you know, connection are not so good for our Southeast Asian compatriots. This can die. Okay. Nah, I don't want to flood my hand too much. Do I want to? Just attack here, right? Or we can just develop the board. Yeah, we can just attack here. We can get the darkness here. Oh, this is my first time playing this, man. This is not too bad. This is quite interesting, I would say. I guess you can drop this. Then we can try and take a peek at his hands. I think at this point he's just losing already. There's no way he can win. But I commend him for playing Shurima. I mean, he knows that whatever he drops, he's gonna die, right? Yeah, let's just go with that. Okay, yeah, he surrenders here. There's no way he can win. I wish I could have leveled out Veigar. I've never done it before. I suppose the priority here is to go with this, right? I mean, turn 1. Take a look at his hands. See what he has. I think in hindsight, maybe I should have just kept it so I can use it with Dark Bulb Acolyte. But if you think about this, right, I don't think he has a solid turn 2 play. So going with this would have been better. So you can start granting our darkness +1 instead. Because usually in this kind of deck, if they're not running Bilgewater, they don't have a 2 cost play. Unless they are running like the girl, the 1-drop girl that when you heals you provide damage. Like you provide additional damage and everything. Okay, so we can drop this. So now it's slightly cheaper. Now we just need to draw more cards and try and draw for Veigar here. I don't think they have any way to provide removals, so that would be great. Let's try and deal damage here while we still can. I think you should just trade here instead, right? Yeah, that would make much more sense. But he wants to kill me. So we are at 4 now. So that's perfect. So I suppose he's gonna open attack next turn. I mean, as a last resort, you can always go with Mini Morph. It's not really an issue. You should just drop Mini Morph first, right?
Hopeless, honestly.
Now he has to heal himself with Guiding Touch, I guess. Yeah, I guess that's difficult. He has to heal again. Let's force him to do that. Let's try and max out that situation here. Because right now, right, the thing is, if he drops Star Springs, he can heal himself for a lot. So we try and prevent that. Okay, that's fine. And as a last resort, you can go with Conchologies or something. No, as a last resort, you can go with Mini Morph. I'm not quite sure whether this was a correct move or not, though. Yeah.
Perhaps vertical stripes might suit Lord Veigar.
Why? What are you trying to say?
Vertical stripes. Yeah. The fact that we have this, right, it's good for us. Well, we don't have to attack here.
How is your flock, little shepherd? They're stronger every day, just like me.
Let's do this. Let's kill that. I'm not quite sure whether he can heal this unless he has Astral Protection. That's a lot of commitment though.
We're all family here. I weave my own fate. Away with you, tiny mortal.
Yeah, I think this should do it. Yeah, at least we got this out of the way. I feel that maybe we have committed too much to try and create so many of these situations, like trying to force him to play his spells, and maybe this wasn't the right move actually. It's like it's too 5-8 for me already, this deck.
I feel better when you feel better. We'll make them.
Maybe Gluttony might be a good one here.
Let us take a peek at life beneath the waves.
Let the flames take you.
Stop this foolery.
No, the stars.
And then we can try and poke him. Yeah, I think it's better for him to take the damage, right? Now the only issue is that we are not getting enough darkness. So having a darkness will help here a lot. So right now our darkness should be like crazy amounts of damage, you know. Okay. Nice.
The hour approaches.
As long as this doesn't have overwhelm, I think everything's good. Unfortunately, we couldn't manage to draw the cards that we need here. But we can always just poke and try and cycle through our deck. Shouldn't be an issue, I think. How far is he away? 122. What is that for? Okay. I think we should do it now, so that you can draw enough cards to deal with it. So you can draw cards to react accordingly. I mean, he can do Throw Chan and whatever it is, but he used a lot of his spells already, right, previously. So he should be out of it now. That's fine.
We look after our own.
Not a concern of mine anyway.
Another day, another fight.
Okay, nice. This is exactly what we needed. So what we can do here is we can just go with this. And then we just shoot Ember Maiden and we win. We have a fast speed, darkness, and then we level up. Everything is good. I know I was quite bad at this, but thank God we won. Thank God we won. I know I made a lot of mistakes here.